All right, everybody, good morning. Good morning, everyone. We're going to get started in about 3 minutes here. As you can see, we have turned off the chat today because we expect a large crowd for the story time. However, if you need to ask me any questions or if you want to say anything, you can type it in the Q&A. The Q&A section is open. The chat on YouTube as well is open because we can't turn that one off. So if you really want to chat, you can switch over from Zoom to YouTube and type in some comments there. But we're going to get started. Let's see. Before we begin right at 10:30 a.m. PST, if you can please tell me where you are watching from. I would love to know where you are watching from, what part of the world you're in. If you can type it in on Zoom in the Q&A, I'll take a look at it, or on Zoom in the chat. You should see the Q&A option. See some answers coming in. Let's see. Let me open the Q&A. Won't let me open it. Okay, I'm going to start my video. Hi, everyone. Good morning. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for just a minute so I can read where you are watching from. We got San Francisco, San Jose, New York City, California, Cleveland, Ohio, Louisville, Texas, California, Canada, Long Beach, Fremont, Montreal, wow, San Francisco, Toronto, from Gilroy. My family lives in Gilroy. Santa Maria, Hollister, San Jose, California. Good morning. Toronto, from Fremont, New Jersey, Montreal, Hayward, Knoxville, Old Dorado Hills, Alameda, San Jose. Awesome. You don't have any on YouTube yet. All right. Well, everybody looks like you are watching from around here and some people watching from far away. So welcome, everybody. Good morning. It is almost 10:30. And the only reason I want to get started right on time today is because I have a lot of content for you guys. I was super excited for the story time. I'm sorry that Peppa Pig can't make it today, but we will have a lot of fun singing and learning about pigs and reading a Peppa Pig book. So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen one more time and turn off my video so you can see all the way. All right, so welcome to Peppa Pig Storytime. Again, my name is Ms. Lorena. I work here at the Santa Clara City Library in the Youth Services Department. And today we are going to be talking about pigs and celebrating the very beloved Peppa Pig. Now, parents, before we begin, if it's your first time here, make sure you follow us on our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can actually subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll be able to find all of our story times there. We have some very special ones coming up this year, so subscribe. You can watch everything that we offer for free. Okay, it's time to get started. Today, we're going to be reading Playtime for Peppa and George, but not quite yet. It is time to start story time. Okay, let's see. Now, I want to ask you a few questions. Raise your hand if this is your first time here, your first time in the Santa Clara City Library Storytime ever. Wow, welcome everyone. Thank you. Now you can put your hands down. Now raise your hand if you used to come to Storytime at the Central Park Library, the Northside Library, or Mission Library, if you actually used to come to Storytime here at the library. There's a few of you, okay. All right, now raise your hand if you love Peppa Pig. Raise your hand if you love Peppa Pig. Yes, I think we all love Peppa Pig. Awesome. All right, let's get started, you guys. So I need you to stand up. Can you stand up for me at home? Let's stand up. Good job. Again, if you have anything to say that you want to chat with me, you can type it in the Q&A, okay? Or you can move over to YouTube. I can see your comments there as well. All right, everybody show me your thumbs. Can you show me your thumbs? Like this. Oh, wait, wrong song. Just kidding. Don't show me your thumb. All right, our song that we're starting is called Hello Friends, and that has some ASL to it. So do you know how to speak ASL? Raise your hand if you know some ASL. It's American Sign Language. Anybody? We got a few. Oh, good. All right, so if you don't know, that's totally fine. I'm going to teach it to you. This song is called Hello Friends. How do we say hello in American Sign Language? Can you show me at home? I can see you. Can you show me? Is it like this? No. It's like this, right? Hello. And then how do we say friends? Can you show me your fingers? See, not your thumbs. Show me your fingers. And they're going to give each other a hug like this. Good job. And that's how we say friends. So we're going to say hello, friends. And then we're going to say it's time. How do you say time in ASL? Like this, right? It's time to say hello, right? All right, let's try it. Ready? We're going to do it a couple times. 1, 2, 3. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Did you try that at home? Good job. Let's try that one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Good job. Give yourselves a round of applause. Very well done. Now, raise your hand if you love pigs, not just Peppa Pig, but all pigs. Raise your hand. I love pigs. They are so cute. They are so smart. They make great pets. So today we're going to be talking all about pigs. Now, this next rhyme is called I Saw a Little Piggy, and it goes like this. So, let me see. Raise your hand if you downloaded the lyric sheet ahead of time. Raise your hand. Anybody? Oh, you did. Oh, great. I'm glad. Okay, so if you didn't for whatever reason, you can go to sclibrary.org/events, or you can go back to the Facebook event and you'll be able to find a lyric sheet there that has all of the songs that we're doing today, all the lyrics. If you like these, you can try them at home. And parents, please, please, please make sure you're participating at home with your children. Don't just put them in front of the screen and walk away. Make sure you are doing all the songs, doing all the rhymes with them, reading with them, and that way you guys can bond over story time. You can try it at home as well. Okay, this is called I Saw a Little Piggy, and it goes like this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I saw a little piggy go oink, oink, oink. I saw her little nose go point, point, point. I saw her little ears go twitch, twitch, twitch. I saw her little legs go itch, itch, itch. I said, little piggy, won't you stay? But she looked at me and she waddled away. All right, you got it? Let's try it one more time. But look who I have here. Can you tell me who this is? This is a little pig, right? And so her nose is pointy and her ears twitch like this. And finally, when she itches, she kicks like that. All right, let's try that again. If you don't have a piggy, you can do the hand movements that I showed you just now, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. I saw a little piggy go oink, oink, oink. I saw her little nose go point, point, point. I saw her little ears go twitch, twitch, twitch. I saw her little legs go itch, itch, itch. I said, little piggy, won't you stay? But she looked at me and she waddled away. Good job, everyone. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done. All right, what shall we do next? Well, there's one more finger play, and then we're going to get reading, okay? So we're going to pretend our fingers. Can you show me all your fingers? Show me all your fingers. We're going to count them. Are you ready? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have 10 fingers. Now we're going to say this rhyme called Two Mother Pigs. So our mother pigs are going to be our thumbs. Show me your thumbs. Show me your thumbs. Good job. And then you're going to show me their babies. The rest of our fingers, not our thumbs, are going to be the babies, okay? And it goes like this. Let's try it. Ready to try? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're standing up and you got your hands in front of you like this. Good job. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Two mother pigs lived in a pen. Each had 4 babies, and that made 10. These 4 babies were pink and bright, and these 4 babies were black and white. But all 8 piggies loved to play, and they rolled and rolled in the mud all day. At night with their mother, they curled up in a heap and squealed until they fell asleep. Good job, everyone. Well done. Let's try that one more time. Ready? Show me your thumbs again. One more. 1, 2, 3. Two mother pigs lived in a pen. Each had 4 babies, and that made 10. These 4 babies were pink and bright. These 4 babies were black and white. But all 8 babies loved to play, and they rolled in the mud all day. At night with their mother, they curled up in a heap and squealed, wee, 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 until they fell asleep. Good job, everyone. Well done. Give yourself a round of applause. All right, how about we sit down? Let's sit down. If you're standing at home, let's sit down. We are going to read a book. Raise your hand if you want to read a book. Raise your hand if you love reading. We're here at the library. We love to read. Good job. All right. I want to ask you a question. If you can tell me, please, in the chat or in the Q&A, is anybody here from the UK? Or is anybody here from England? Nobody? Raise your hand. No? Okay. So the reason I'm asking this is because, as you guys know, Peppa Pig is British. So to us Californians and people that live in the States, she has a British accent. I'm going to read it. Let me rephrase that. I'm going to try to read it to you with a British accent. It might not be good, so I apologize ahead of time, but I hope you enjoy it. Let's start reading our book, okay? All right, I'm gonna stop my video, share my screen so we can see the book. Okay, there we go. All right, this is called Playtime for Peppa and George. This is Peppa and George. Peppa is George's big sister. They share a room with lots and lots of toys. Peppa and George love being brother and sister. They play fun games together every day. Hee hee. Can you guys snort like pigs? Good job. One day, Peppa and George are with Mommy and Daddy Pig in the living room. Mommy Pig has to work on her computer, and Daddy Pig wants to work in the garden. Peppa, George, why don't you two play a game? Asks Daddy Pig. Oh, goody, says Peppa. George and I love to play games. George likes that idea too. It's a lovely sunny day, so Peppa and George run outside. He just run. They run outside. George, let's jump up and down in muddy puddles, shouts Peppa. Splish, splash. But George does not want to jump in muddy puddles today. He would like to play a different game. Okay, says Peppa. We can play catch instead. Peppa tosses the ball to George, but George does not want to play catch either. George, what would you like to play? Asks Peppa. Oink, oink. George has an idea for a new game. Peppa follows George to Mommy and Daddy Pig's bedroom. There's nothing fun to play in here, says Peppa. George shows Peppa a box at the end of the bed. What's this? Asks Peppa. Wow, says Peppa. George, do you want to dress up and pretend to be Mommy and Daddy? Oink, oink. George does want to play dress up. Good idea, says Peppa. I want to play that game too. Peppa helps George put on Daddy Pig's black hat, coat, and shoes. Now, you must pretend to be exactly like Daddy Pig, she says. George thinks for a moment. He makes a loud noise, just like Daddy Pig. Very good, George, says Peppa. Now it's my turn. Peppa puts on Mommy Pig's fancy dress and hat. Then she puts on the high-heeled shoes. Suddenly, Peppa is very tall. Hee hee hee, they giggle. Dressing up is very silly. George, what else do I need to look exactly like Mommy? Peppa asks. George does not know. Peppa goes over to Mommy Pig's dresser. Sometimes Peppa watches Mommy Pig in front of the mirror and get ready to go out with Daddy Pig. I need makeup, of course, she says. First, some powder. Peppa pats the pink powder on her cheeks. Puff, puff, puff. Can you guys puff, puff, puff at home? Puff your faces. Lovely. Now for some lipstick. Peppa draws a smile using Mommy's shiny red lipstick. How do I look? George thinks Peppa makes a very pretty Mummy Pig. Come along, Daddy Pig, says Peppa. It's time to go to work. Peppa and George walk downstairs. They find the real Mummy Pig working on her computer. Hello, Peppa. Hello, George, says Mummy Pig. I beg your pardon, says Peppa. I'm not Peppa, I'm Mummy Pig, and this is Daddy Pig. Oh, I see, says Mummy Pig. Hello, Mummy Pig. Hello, Daddy Pig. George, Peppa whispers, remember to act exactly like Daddy, says George. Excuse me, says Peppa. I have a lot of work to do. She picks up Mummy Pig's telephone. Hello, yes, do this, do that, thank you. Then Peppa taps on the computer keyboard. Tap, tap, tap. Can you tap at home? Tap, tap, tap. Good job. Peppa is very good at pretending to be Mummy Pig. All right, goodbye, she says, hanging up the phone. And done. Come on, Daddy Pig. It's time you did some work too. Peppa and George go back outside. They find Daddy Pig digging a hole in the garden. Hello, Peppa and George, says Daddy Pig. I'm not Peppa, I'm Mummy Pig, and this is Daddy Pig, says Peppa. Oh, I see, says Daddy Pig. What are you up to today? We are here to do some work, declares Peppa. George jumps into the hole and begins to dig. Can you guys dig? Dig at home, pretend to dig. Good job. He is having fun pretending to work like Daddy. Peppa jumps in the hole to help George dig. Suddenly, they hear Mummy Pig calling from the house. Peppa, George! Mummy Pig has brought out ice cream for everyone. You must take off those muddy clothes before you eat, Peppa and George, she says. I'm Mummy Pig, and this is Daddy Pig, Peppa insists. Are you sure? Asks Mummy Pig. That's a shame, because I have Peppa and George's favorite ice cream flavors. But if we can't find them... Peppa and George quickly take off their muddy clothes. Here we are, shouts Peppa. We were only pretending to be you and Daddy Pig. Ho ho, you really had us fooled, says Daddy Pig. It was George's idea to dress up, says Peppa. Oink! George nods, licking his ice cream. You both did a very good job, says Mummy Pig. Peppa and George love ice cream, and they love pretending to be Mummy and Daddy Pig. But most of all, they love being brother and sister. Slurp, slurp, hee hee. The end. Good job, everyone. Great job reading. Raise your hand if you like the book. Raise your hand if you love the book. Was it cute? It was really cute, right? Good job. Now, I have something kind of like dress up. Let's see. So I have, we'll get to that one later. So before we get to the dress up, let's see. How about we do some math? Can you raise your hand if you like math? That one usually doesn't get a lot of hands. But that's okay. Well, I'm not a fan of math. In fact, I'm actually really bad at math, and that's why I'm gonna need your help counting. So I have some little piggies here. Make sure you guys can see. Can you see? And can you help me count the pigs? Raise your hand if you know how many are there. Raise your hand. Well, I need your help. We're gonna count them together. Ready? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And those are 5 pigs. And do they look clean or dirty to you? Raise your hand if you think they're dirty. Raise your hand if you think they're clean. They clean? Yes, they look pretty clean, right? And there's some mud right here. We're gonna see what happens. This song is called 5 Pigs So Squeaky Clean. And it goes to the tune of 5 green and speckled frogs, okay? Let's start. We have 5, ready? 1, 2, 3. 5 pigs, so squeaky clean, cleanest you've ever seen, wanted to go outside and play. Oink, oink. One jumped into the mud, landed with a great big thud, and now there are 1, 2, 3, 4 squeaky clean pigs. Now what happens when it jumps into the mud? Oh no, you got so dirty. We're gonna put them on the side. And how many do we have left? 4, right? All right, let's start over. 4 pigs, so squeaky clean, cleanest you've ever seen, wanted to go outside and play. Oink, oink. One jumped into the mud, landed with a great big thud, and now there are 3 clean squeaky pigs. Oink, oink. What happens when it jumps into the mud? Oh no, she got so dirty. Now, how many clean pigs do we have? 1, 2, show me with your fingers. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 clean pigs. Good job. Ready? 3 clean and squeaky pigs, cleanest you've ever seen, wanted to go outside and play. Oink, oink. One jumped into the mud, landed with a great big thud, and now there are 2 squeaky clean pigs. Oink, oink. Good job. Now this one jumped in there, and oh, look how dirty they got. We're gonna put them over here. And now how many do we have? We have 1 and 2 clean pigs. Ready? We're almost done. 2 pigs, so squeaky clean, cleanest you've ever seen, wanted to go outside and play. Oink, oink. One jumped into the mud, landed with a great big thud, and now there is 1 squeaky clean pig. Oink, oink. Oh, this one's getting muddy. Oh no. Oh, this one got super muddy. All right, last one. Ready? 1 pig, so squeaky clean, cleanest you've ever seen, wanted to go outside and play. Oink, oink. One jumped into the mud, landed with a great big thud, and now there are no squeaky clean pigs. Oink, oink. And this one, oh no, look at all that mud. And how many dirty pigs do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, everyone. Very well done. Before we put this away, or let me put this away, we are going to go back over to the dress up. Did you guys like watching Peppa and George play dress up? Raise your hand. Did you have fun? We'll have something similar now. So I have this right here. Kind of looks like Peppa, but it's a little strange. I feel like it's missing something. So can you tell me in the Q&A, or you can shout it at home, or you can tell me in the chat on YouTube, can you tell me what are we missing? Peppa doesn't look complete. Can you tell me what we're missing? Let's see. Let me check. The nose. Oh, yes, nose, ears. Good job. Okay, you're right. Her nose is missing. So let's go over in the sheet that you have called, this song is called The Tale of a Pig. And this is to the tune of The Wheels on the Bus go round and round. So actually, we're going to start with the tail. Somebody mentioned the tail. Oh, her tail is missing. All right, let's start with her nose. Ready? We're going to put it back. Good job. All right, and what does the nose do? What does her nose do? Can you show me the sound that it makes? Show me the sound that it makes. Ready? Can you show me at home? Or you can type it in the chat. What sound does Peppa's nose make? It goes oink. Yes, good job. It goes oink. So we're going to start. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The nose of a pig goes oink, 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 oink. Oink, oink, oink. The nose of a pig goes oink, 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 all through the town. Good job. Now, you can't find Peppa's tail, but you did say tail, right? So we're going to draw a tail here, and you can draw it at home. Go like this. Good job. So we're going to draw a tail. And what does the tail do? Can anybody tell me what's special about pigtails? What is special about them? What is different in pigtails than other animals like a dog or a cat? They wiggle. Yes, they're curly, right? Good job. So they are curly. And it goes like this. Ready? The tail on the pig curls round and round, round and round, round and round. The tail of the pig curls round and round, all through the mud. Good job. Now, what else are we missing? Remember, we drew her tail because that one is missing. What else are we missing? What else are we missing in Peppa? Let me check the chat. I feel like she's still missing some things. Let's see. What are you guys saying? We're missing her ears. You're right. And her legs. Good job. So why don't we start with her ears since you brought it up first. Let's add her ears. Well done. And remember, we talked about this earlier. What do her ears do? They twitch, right? They twitch. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The ears on the pig go twitch, 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 twitch. The ears on the pig go twitch, 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 all through the town, all through the mud. Also the town, it could be, even babe. All right, good job, everybody. Now, what is the last thing we were missing that you said? The legs. But Peppa is different, right? Peppa actually has legs that wear shoes, and she has hands. But in a regular pig, this would be all her 4 legs, right? All right. And what do the feet of a pig do? Can you tell me? They walk, they run. Good job. Yes, they run. All right. Ready? The last verse. 1, 2, 3. The feet of the pig go run, 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 run. The feet of the pig go run, 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 all through the mud. Good job, everyone. Well done. Now, let's see. And for this one, if you want to do it, I'm going to have to see a lot of hands here on Zoom. There's a lot of you in this webinar. Who wants to do some magic? Who likes magic? Raise your hand if you love magic. That's not that many hands. In case you don't know, on the bottom, there's a little hand icon. You can press that to raise your hand. So let's try that again. Who wants to do some magic? Raise your hand if you love magic, if you want to be a part of magic. Okay, great job. Now I know a little spell. We can actually turn this Peppa that's made out of paper into a stuffed animal Peppa. Do you want to try it? Raise your hand if you want to try it. Raise your hand. Okay, let's try it. Now, if you go to your lyric sheet, we have a little rhyme called I'm a Little Piggy. So I'm going to go over it the first time, and then the second time we're going to do it together. But the second time, I'm going to put up my magic hat, and I'm going to have my magic wand right here. And then we are going to turn this Peppa into an actual 3D Peppa. Okay, let's try it. So raise your hand at home if you're ready. Raise your hand. We're ready? All right. It goes like this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm a little piggy, short and stout. Here are my ears and here is my snout. When I see the yummy food on my pail, I oink, 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 and I wiggle my tail. You got it? Let's try. Let's practice one more time because we only have one chance for the magic trick. Ready? Let's practice one more time. 1, 2, 3. I'm a little piggy, short and stout. Here are my ears and here is my snout. When I see the yummy food in my pail, I oink, 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 and I wiggle my tail. All right, parents, are your kids wiggling their tails at home? Raise your hand if they are. This is the most important part. Are they? Okay, good. All right, you guys, I think we're ready. So I'm gonna put on my magic hat. This is my magician's hat. This always works. If you have been to Storytime before, you know that this one always works. All right, and we have our magic cauldron here. You see it, right? Good job. And now I'm gonna show you, there's nothing in here, okay? There's nothing in there. And now we're gonna put our Peppa in the cauldron. Ready? So we're gonna take the nose, we're gonna take the ears, and we're gonna take her body. Good job. and the hands and the feet. All right, now we have to say our spell. Remember the spell. Ready? 1, 2, and you have to do it loud at home, otherwise it's not gonna work, okay? 1, 2, 3. I'm a little piggy, short and stout. Here are my ears and here is my snout. When I see the yummy food in my pail, I oink, 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 and I wiggle my tail. Good job, everyone. All right, raise your hand if you're ready. Raise your hand if you're ready to do the magic. We set the spell, and now we have to count. Ready? From 5 to 0. Ready? As loud as you can at home. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh dear. Look at that. You guys did it. Good job. Look at that. You turned Peppa into a 3D Peppa. She's still got some pieces of paper on her, but look at that. Great job, everyone. Raise your hand if you did some magic. Wow, that's so cool. Good job. All right, we're almost at the end of story time. So now you have a choice. We can either do our goodbye song now, or we can play one more game. Raise your hand if you want to play the game. You still want to do story time? Okay, I'm glad you guys are having a good time. All right, let me see. I have one last game, and it involves some trees. Wait, I'm gonna have to do this off the camera because it's a hide and seek game. Raise your hand if you like to do hide and seek at home. If you like to play hide and seek at home, raise your hand. I love playing hide and seek. It is one of the best games we can play during this quarantine, during the lockdown. All right, I'm gonna bring this back. I wanna make sure you couldn't see me. All right, and this is called Peppa Pig Hide and Go Seek. And this is gonna be our last one before we go home. And it's a little rhyme. So what's going on is that, you know, Peppa and George love to play games, right? We went over that in the book. Peppa's right here, but George is hiding, right? The point of this game is that we have to find George. And the way that we're gonna do that is figuring out which tree he is behind. All right, so let's do the rhyme. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Peppa and George are playing hide and go seek. George will hide away behind one colorful tree. We can help Peppa if we take a peek. Oh, where can little George be? Now, in the chat or in the Q&A, you can tell me colors or you can shout colors at home. Ready? Tell me a color that we're gonna look at. Tell me colors, tell me colors. Got blue. Is that the only one we're gonna check? All right, let's start with blue since it was the first one. Ready? Got blue, red, purple. All right, let's start. Ready? Count. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's not there. All right, let's try again. Ready? Peppa and George are playing hide and go seek. George will hide away behind one colorful tree. We can help Peppa if we help her peek. Where, oh, where can little George be? Let's go over the colors. Say colors one more time. Yell them at home. Yell some colors at home. Purple. You got purple. Ready to try purple? 1, 2, 3. Oh, not quite. All right, let's try that again. Ready? Peppa and George are playing hide and go seek. George will hide away behind one colorful tree. We can help Peppa if we help her peek. Where, oh, where can little George be? All right, we're getting down to the last two. Raise your hand if you think it's red. Okay, raise your hand if you think it's yellow. Raise your hand if you think yellow. Looks like red one. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we didn't find George. That means he was behind the yellow one. Raise your hand if you want to play one more time. You want to give it one more chance? Okay, we're going to do it fast this time because we don't have a lot of time left. I'm going to go over here so you can't see me. Make sure that George is hiding somewhere. Don't cheat, okay? I'm watching you. see. Ooh, George, around a little bit. Okay. All right. Last one. We're going to have to do it super fast. Ready? Let's say our rhyme. And this time, instead of typing it in the chat, I'm going to ask you to raise your hand for each color. So make sure you raise your hand and you take it back down, okay? All right. Last one. Ready? Peppa and George are playing hide and go seek. George will hide away behind one colorful tree. We can help Peppa if we help her peek. Where, oh, where can little George be? Now raise your hand if you think yellow. Okay, raise your hand if you think blue. Blue, okay. Raise your hand if you think purple. And now raise your hand if you think red. So I think blue got the most hands there. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, let's try again. Quickly, quickly. Ready? Peppa and George are playing hide and go seek. George will hide away behind one colorful tree. We can help Peppa if we help her peek. Where, oh, where can little George be? Let's see. Raise your hand for yellow. Raise your hand for purple. And raise your hand for red. Looks like purple wins. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, you found George. Good job, everyone. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done. You guys are so smart. Thank you for all your help today. Finding George, counting, doing magic. You guys did so much. All right, we are done with story time. So let's do our last song. Again, can you stand up for me one more time if you weren't already? Remember the Hello Friends song we did? This is how we say friends. Remember? This is how we say time. And this is how we say. So how do we say goodbye? Goodbye, we say like this. Not like this, and not like this, but like this, okay? And that's goodbye in American Sign Language. Let's do our last song. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Let's do one more time. Ready? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to Storytime. Again, if you enjoyed the Storytime, we love your story. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming. If you used to come to Storytime at the Central Park Library, I cannot tell you in words how much I miss you. I can't wait to see you in person soon. But since we're doing this virtually, I'm so glad that everybody from abroad can watch us and enjoy our Storytime. So we love having you at Storytime virtually as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye. If you like the Storytime, you can watch it later on our YouTube channel. So, I'm glad you thought it was amazing. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Ooh, before I go, let me remind you, for Santa Clara residents, I'm going to share my screen one more time. Santa Clara residents, if you have a child that is learning Spanish, you can contact Santa Clara University. Our friends over at Santa Clara University are doing a study, so you can actually be rewarded if you participate in the study. So make sure you scan that QR code. I'll leave it on for a few minutes. Let me turn off my video so you can see the QR code. So yeah, if you live in Santa Clara and you are a Santa Clara resident, you can go over to Santa Clara University. They're doing a study for bilingual children. So please make sure you scan that QR code and get in contact with them if you are interested. But other than that, I'm going to stop sharing my screen again. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love reading the comments before you go, so. You like the accent, really? Oh, I'm so glad. I thought it wasn't great. Thank you, thank you. I love your energy. Thank you for watching all the way from New York. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to my friends on YouTube as well for tuning in. All right, everybody, I'm gonna turn off the webinar now. Thank you so much for coming. I'll see you again next week. We'll be back on Saturday, okay? Bye. All right, bye, everyone.